afternoon for some, and good morning to some, and maybe good evening to some. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Do I need to slide this down more? This way, probably. All right. And let's see. I might be in the middle. All right. The phone is behind me, so I may not see everything everybody's saying, but I'm gonna get going because it's that time to practice. 1:15. So the Lord has awakened. Oh no, not really. Awaketh me, and I'll praise the Lord for that. Amen. All right, so let me read. I don't know why every now and then Cordy wants to be re-uploaded. So while that's happening, not that I need it actually. Well, I do need it later. So let me get right to it. Things that I was working on. That's static in my ear. Things that I was working on yesterday. I'm gonna try to pick this back up. Here's that book again. I figure, you know what? I did all this work back in 04, moving forward. Hey, okay, let me it's not even touch it. I think I have to rewire this stuff again. I might as well go on ahead and knock myself out with this book. All right, or I can go get my tablet and just open that up and go ham on it too. But all right, there it is. All right, Cordy's back up. I don't know, every now and then Cordy goes off the scene and I gotta bring it back. So let me get this open up here. I don't remember what page I was at, but y'all can see I do a lot of transcribing, right? Writing stuff to do, and there's no excuses. I mean, at the end of the day, I got no excuses, right? To get at it. Excuse my allergies. All right. So on yesterday, is just a quick fast recap. I did my 1 plus 1, 1 up to the 2, 5, 1 chord progression. All right, and all 12 keys. That was yesterday, and then I did the 7, 3, 6 chord progression, and that was in all 12 keys on yesterday. Is a recap, and then I did the 2, 5, right? So that was a total of 6 chords there. The first one was 5 chord progression. The next one was 3 chord progression, and this one here I'm mentioning I did the 2 and the 5. That was 6 chord progression there. Then I turned around, I came back and did a 5 chord progression. I went to the 6, 5 up to the 5, 1, 4. Okay, and did that in all 12 keys. Then I came back and I did the 4 chord progression, was 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I turned around and said, I don't think I was going to have enough time to finish this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I ended up finishing the 7, the 6, 7, 1, 6, 7, 1. You know. All right. So now I didn't do like I normally would have done, was write out every chord, and literally every chord in all 12 keys. I found a way to remember. I found a way to remember chords and sets, if that makes any sense, and that I can remember, and keeping it simple, right? Okay, what's the name of the chords there? All right, so what do I mean by that? Okay, remembering chords in sets. All All right. As a matter of fact, another musician did the same scenario, um, and that's cool. Man, shoot. This will bring your plan up if you don't play in all 12 keys or you're unable to play in all 12 keys. Just take your time and doing it. There's no big major rush. I just feel like this, y'all. If you don't do it, if you don't start it, it won't be nothing. I mean, you just be, I used to hear musicians say the same thing over and over and over. I used to do it too. Man, I need to practice, man. Man, I need to get there and practice, man. I got the keyboard. Literally, I got the keyboard. I got the organ. And I'll be, man, I need to practice, man. I need to practice, man. And I just kept saying the same dumb old thing over and over again. And until I heard this one musician, and I am going to give him credit for it. But Adam Allergy, I'm probably saying his name wrong. But Adam, he said something some years ago about, going to school, going back to school, or going to get some more education in some other areas. And I remember him using the word, I'm gonna. I'm a gotta. That's the first name and last name. I'm a do. Don't be a I'm a do. Just get at it. Like, basically change your language. Like, listen, man, I am going to take care of this. Not I'm a do. You know what, man? I'm a go ahead and drink this right now. I know my tongue is all dried up, but I'm going to do this. And then I'm just talking till my mouth is so dry to the point I start coughing. But I could have just stopped for a minute, take a sip. Yes, I am going. So I have to change. You got to change your mindset. Change your mindset, right? So I'm a got a last name. Do. It's true. We always, most of the musicians, that's what we do. We'll say, I'ma do this, I'ma do that, I'ma do this. Man, I'm gonna get me a new car, man. I'm gonna get me a new boat. I'm gonna get me a new keyboard. I'm a got a last name. I'ma do. Yeah. Any I'ma do's out there? Any I'ma do's? Any I'ma do's out there? Don't be an I'ma do, right? Oh, get at it, man. You have to change your mindset. And he was saying that, man, I had to change my whole mindset, my whole whatever, right? Look at where he's at now. He's successful in some areas right now. I mean, I don't know if he actually went back to school to get some education on some things, but right now, I follow him from time to time, and he's successful in the areas where he's at because he changed his mindset. Instead of saying, I'ma do and never get to it, I'ma do it and never go and do whatever it is that you're supposed to do, or you feel that there's a need for you to do something. Because, there's a, forget it. Some of y'all catch that later, and some may not ever catch this, but at the end of the day, just go and do what you got to do. That's the bottom line. So I am going to get these chords down into my fingertips. And if I say I want to be successful in this area, especially on the keyboard, I have to practice. Not I'ma do some practice. I'ma do, because I may not ever get to it. Like I was laying there before I got up in here. I'm like, man, I'ma come in here. I'ma come up in here in this lab, and I'ma do this, I'ma do that, and then I don't come in here and do it. What's the point? I was just sitting there, I'ma do all day. So I've always wanted to play better, right? Than what I did before. This is where I was at in the beginning when I was 16 years old. Now some of y'all might say, oh man, that's pretty good for learning your first several chords. And nobody taught me this. I just learned it on my own over time. And that was when I was 16, when we had vacation Bible school at church. And I snuck in and started learning chords on my own. All right, on the baby grand piano back in the day. So now, I never did this in my life. Hey, and I use this every now and then, this language I use every now. I've never played this way in my life. Ever! I never, you know, I have never ever did any of this stuff in my life, right? I was about to call it foolishness, you know. Yeah, I've never played this foolishness. I've never played this way in my life. No one's taught me this stuff. I'm actually learning it on my own. Now I've heard ideas, right? I've heard ideas and now I'm just applying it. I am applying. Now I'm a do apply, right? I'm getting to it. I didn't just do this, just wake up and just do this, so to speak, if you mean, you know, or go get some lessons from them. I just came in here and said, listen. I have Cordy over here confused, like, what? Let me see. Actually, hold on, let me see what's going on. Cordy, wake up, Cordy. Hold on. Am I still connected to the MIDI? Hold on. Something about to switch to which MIDI. Let me see. Do I want to switch this one? Let me try to switch this one over. Maybe I'm not gonna get stuck as much. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So yeah. Yeah. So I have to get up and come up in here and do the do, right? Get up in here and do the do. Otherwise, I can be like everybody else, keep on complaining and said, "Oh man, bro, I'm gonna be dope like the rest of these guys. No, I mean, I'm gonna be tight with like the rest of man. I'm gonna have some, man. I'm about to start blazing one of these days, man. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna come up in here and practice every day on the keyboard. I remember my honey was like, you need to practice. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm gonna get up in a minute. And never come in and do it, you know. Now she's like, you always in that man cave, bruh. Make up your mind, boo. You want me in the man cave, or you want me to get better? What's up, baby? What's up? Stop complaining. I start complaining because I'm in the man cave every day. So yeah, you got to get up and get into your man cave. I am about to. You might have to change your language. You know what I mean? See, I am drinking this drink. Now this is definitely gonna make my throat dry for sure because this is water and lemon juice, pure 100%. So it's definitely gonna make my throat for sure dry. But sometimes I just can't sit here and just drink straight water. I don't know why, but I just can't do it unless that water better be super cold. Okay, by the way, I'ma get better in that area, but I can't drink room temperature water like it don't taste right the same. Yeah. Yeah, so you gotta practice. Practice. Transposing, you know. Yeah, practice. So on yesterday I spent time, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. And the reason why I picked this particular song is kind of, in not every church out there, but It's kind of like the standard anthem, so to speak, or the standard song that you might, the old school church like to sing. So it's like your go-to song, or for the church. And everybody plays it different. And I didn't always. But all right, so yeah, and I keep everything in a shape, right? All right, and I might switch the fingering sometime, depending on the key I'm going to. All right, so about that. So I keep it in the shape. Right, D, keep it in the shape. My fingers remember some of the shape. I made a mistake there, but got where I was going though. Two. Now I'll switch you up there. Now, that was another conversation. I heard another musician mentioning the same stuff that I'll be saying. You can play stuff the same way in all 12 keys. Maybe sometimes in some other keys, you might want to change something that might not may sound a little different now. But for the most part, I can keep the song in the same key, in the same shape. But there's nothing wrong with, excuse me, there's nothing wrong with changing the moves slightly. I might want it to, I might feel comfortable, coming from this angle, or to I changed the voicing, but normally I did that. You know what I'm saying? 1 to the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was my original approach. It was the same thing. And I keep it in the same shape. But the other one, I said, let me do this other chord and see what happens. Or raise up. All right? That was what I was technically going to. All right, 6, 7, 1. See, and all 12 keys, E flat. I try to keep everything in the same shape. I'm gonna throw that. That time I threw the clay. Here go the and I took it here. I knew I was going to the 2. Try to keep it in the same shape. 6, 7, 1, E. Well, I was sloppy. Okay, so we're gonna E. Keep the same shape. This takes some concentration, because I may do it slightly different in another key, but not much. 2, 2. Now I'm coming from 2 angles when I'm messing with this, because of the piano point. If I was on the organ, I wouldn't have to do that, because my pedals be carrying the bass line, and my left hand would always be together. Well, it would always be together. It would always be together. No sloppy. E 6, 7, 1, and this just a lot of these chords is just reminding me of the chords that I heard at Devin. David Jackson. I don't know why I keep thinking I was keep on thinking calling him Elder David Jackson, but David Jackson when he played that song, I Love You Forever, right? The same chord, A, B, A, B. All right. So, but in this case, I'm going A, B, A, E. Or, y'all see what I'm saying? What? Oh. Wait. Right. I'm in E. Well, my chords is together. A, B. See? That's an E. Now when David Jackson did the song, what? Right? He went to the same chord I was going to. The difference was the left hand. Right? So the left hand when he did the move, it was, see? E major 9. What? The only difference was, if I dropped it down, it takes me to E. E major add 2. E major 9. E major 2. What? That's the only difference. Yeah, E major 9. And I was going da da da. The same chord. The difference was just dropped it down to the E. What? Oh wow. Yeah, that's what I said too. Look at that. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today. 7, 3, 6. I'm going through the whole motion. Da, da, 5, 6, 7. I could go to that voicing too. E major 9 or E major add 2. I love you, Lord. I could do that in all 12 keys too. Change the last chord to a major 9 chord instead of the E major add 2 or E flat add 2, and change that voicing by just one note. You know, see? E major 9, E flat major 9. In all 12 keys, I could do the same thing. Right? Right? But I was trying to keep my pattern. Something simple, nothing fancy, right? Oh, now I'm doing it now on my back. Now I'm doing it. Oh my God. Look what y'all done made me do, right? Yeah, now y'all got me doing it now. I'm trying to stop. E flat. E flat add 2. And when I drop it down here, it just makes me drop down to a minor chord. Minor, 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 right? Minor, 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 minor chord. This is what you're doing in your left hand is you're playing a major chord in your left hand. And generally it's going to be like the 1, 2, 3 scale. You know, in your scale 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If you know your E flat scale is 1, 2, 3. And that's basically what I'm doing. And that's why it's causing you to get that voicing. Now y'all heard let me see. I want to say Lil Nash, Young G Nash, Josh Nash, when he played this move, A flat. Now listen, this was A flat, right? Now I'm turning it into the A flat major 7. Now y'all heard the voicing, y'all. B flat to E flat, right? Now let's slightly change something. Now we're going to A flat major 7. Let's go diminished. D diminished 7. And let's hit you with the E flat minor major 9 chord. What? Or we can go to E flat. Or and get fancy with it. Now watch what I did with the left hand. What? 6, 7, no way. Yes. So, yeah, A flat major 7, right? D diminished 7, change the voicing. Now he gave you the secret sauce. And I'm still gonna end up playing an E flat major 7 in this case. What am I doing? All I'm doing here is using the D major chord inversion. Or is it E flat actually? Yes, hold on. Yeah, E flat inversion of the second inversion. And I'm dropping it to the left hand. Yeah. Which is up here. And I'm taking the right hand chord and putting it in the left hand. Now, and here I'm using the minor move, or I could have went to E flat too. But it sounds a little different, you know? 6, 7, okay, the other way. Oh, now y'all got my hands stuck doing that. But B flat. Now I'm doing D, B flat. Now the other one was diminished, D diminished 7. Now I'm doing B flat. A flat, B flat, E flat. If I want to change the voicing, I'll go diminished. What? Oh. You know, so yeah, you can mess around with this type of stuff. And now that was one of the songs he played. He is Lord. He is Lord. Music da da. He is Lord. Ba da 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 da. Pass a move. He is Lord. Ba da 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 ba da 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 da. He do a passing move. Yeah, I don't know the words. Let me see. I don't know the words. Yeah, let me see. What's the word? I don't know the word. Whatever the word is. He is risen from the dead, right? He is risen from the dead. You know, he is the Lord. Whatever the word. Whatever the word is. No, was it? How I go? From the dead. I don't know the words. Anyway. So I'm like listening to these chord progressions. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. All these chords is the same stuff. We're just getting a little fancy with it. Slightly playing the same chord, E flat major 9 chord. Yeah. Da 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 da. Minor move, or actually major move. Well, minor move, but this is a funny chord here, but it's kind of dope. Instead of going to E flat, he changed up here, and now we're going to major. Diminished, E diminished 7, F minor 9 11. You can play around with some funny stuff. E7 flat 5. Da 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 da. Was it da da da? Was it? No. Was it? Was it? Hold on. Was it? Was it? Hold on. I forgot the other part. Da 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 da. There it is. Da ba da. And then he in whatever he's doing. Hit the C minor 9, and then at the end, you know, and then he does a little tritone move, but I color it, the tritone. tritone move 1. And then it's using it E, A flat, E flat, the 1. And I think that's how he kind of got out of that, but how he ended it. Anyway, so we're talking about transposing chords, and I was in E flat, A, E now. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today, to the 7, 3, 7, 3, 6, 2, keep in the same shape, 5, 6, oh, I almost got 7, 1, I'm out, F, alright, so keeping the same shape. Now, I know that someone was asking, how in the world are you keeping the same shape like that? Like your shape of your finger. It's not that difficult to do. And only thing is, like I said, I might alter one of the fingers to do what I got to do. I may not play the key of, let's see, E. See the difference between E flat? Let's switch up to the key of E. See, I switched the finger in the left hand. But the right hand, I kept it, maybe. Or did I not? Yep, switched. Now, I can keep the same fingering probably majority of all 12 keys, basically. But the pinky and the ring finger, they kind of fight sometime. And they're like, yo, hold up, homie. And every now and then the pointing finger want to get in a little action, or the middle finger. So it depends. As you go up, I have to make the adjustment on what feels better for me. So when I go to A, remember I said I can play the same chord in the same, with using the same finger. But if I'm in a moment or whatever, I might not be thinking that at the moment, and I slide up, or I might change the finger. It just depends. Or I may use the same finger. You can tell when you start playing. You can tell the feel is different slightly in every key. Some keys are easier than others. Inversion, when I get to my next chord, 3, see, I used the inversion. It sounded prettier, or it sounded nice in F. So you notice I started to use the second inversion. Not that I had to. I could have still played the root. Then now my thumb's gonna slide over to play the 5, 1, or, at least the 5. And we'll have the 1, 3, 5 at the top. So it just really depends. It depends. It depends on what mood I might be in. Now if I want to do all the fancy stuff, if I'm in the mood for that. If I'm in the mood for all that. If I'm not in the mood for it, then I'm just, I might slide the pinky up, slide that pinky up there, up. I might slide. Now see, now I'm gonna reposition my finger on which one is gonna play the 5, 1, 5, 1, 3 note. Because if you look at it now, how it looks now, it's making it almost impossible for me to have a clean shot to get to the top note, which is the 5. So that means I have to switch the finger. Right? There you go. Now that's if I have the intentions of I want to hit the 5 note at the top. So if not, you see where my finger's stuck at, it's gonna stay in that shape. See, it's staying in that shape. Now if I come down quick enough, then I'll get there. So it really just depends on how I set the finger. 7. See, I have that crazy shape. Now I might switch the shape because now I was intending to get to the 5 note. And right here, I was trying to decide: do I want to use the F major chord with the C major chord, which is still going to be a D minor 9 chord because I hit the D on the bottom. I think I did a demonstration on that yesterday where I can choose. That would have been in all 12 keys, but I just use this key for now, F. And I decide if I want to use the 1, 2, 3, 4 chord. 1, 2, 3. That's my 5 because it's going to be in the left hand. Of course, this is going to be my C major chord as well. Will be still my 1, 3, and 5 technically. 2 different chords. We call that the F major 9. If I decide I want to use the D minor move and the C major chord, that's cool too. Giving me a D minor 11 chord. If I decide to play the second version of the F major chord, you know, the 5, 1, 3 chord, it's still an F major 9 chord. I might cut it with the thumb. It's still a D minor 9, 11 chord. If I desire to use an A minor chord in the left hand, that was an accident on yesterday. Right here, so no, hold on, is that how I did that? No, I'm sorry, hold on. How did I play that? I forgot what I played yesterday. Hold on. What did I play yesterday? Oh, or I can use the C major 7 inversion. Or actually, the F major 7 inversion. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, F major 7 inversion, right? And I still end up with an F major 9 chord. Now, I played an accidental something yesterday, and I done forgot what it was. I forgot what did I play yesterday? That's what I get for not remember. I should have wrote that down. But I forgot what it was anyway. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I forgot what it was, but I played another chord in the left hand. I thought it was A minor. I forgot whatever it was. What was it yesterday? Well, this is funny too. I can still use this 1, 2, 3, and 6 chord. This is the C6 9 chord in the left hand. C6 9. Let me see. This is just A flat. A C major chord. 1, 2, 3, and 5. But that's not the voicing you need. Well, let's see how that sounds with that bass. Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's what it was. All right. So I was playing this yesterday. Yeah. Okay. That's what it was. I was playing the A minor first inversion. Right. It was an accident. And you see how it blends. So this is a D9 sus4 chord. Right? Yeah, D9 sus4. It doesn't matter if I add more notes here. It's still gonna remain, it's still gonna remain a D9 sus4 chord. That was an accident on yesterday. So that's the type of stuff you'll come across in all 12 keys, y'all. That's the whole point. Let's go up to the next key. Kind of reciting everything a little bit. Today, 3, keep it in the pocket, or keep it in simple. 2, oh, did I forget all that? Oh, hold on, my bad. I think I forgot it in the F. I had another way you approach that minor 9. Right? All right. 2 to the 5, and see, I guess I'll do. I'm in the F, right? And then you out. Right? Okay. All right, and then and of course, y'all, I did the 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? But so yes, you can do all this stuff. Like I say, you can do the 1 up to the 2, 5, to the 5. I'm sorry. 1, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1. All right. So yes, you can do all of that in all 12 keys, like I said, in D. 1 up to the 2, to the 5, to the 1, 7, 3, 6, 2, up. Well, I'm in D. 2 to the 5. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7, 1. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 7, 3, 6. All right. And E flat, I probably forgot that there too. I have to look down on my paper to see where I was at. 7, 3, 6, 2. You know, 5, 6, 7, 1. All right, back up. Here goes 5.5. Right. It's 6, 5.5. 6, 5 and 5, 5.5. No, 6, 5.5, 5. And that's it. 1, 4. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 7, 3, 6. You do this in all 12 keys and E. Let me see. Oh, what was that? Let's go to E. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 1 up to the 2, 5, back to the 1, 7, 6, 2. I'm sorry. To the 5, 6, right, 7, back to the 1 up, 2. Here we go. Now you heard me doing a cluster. I'm gonna take the cluster out. Thumb. Right now get the 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the 7, 3, 6. See what I'm saying? And now we're there. Right, 1 up, 2 to the 5, back to the 1, 7, right, 3, 6, 2 to the 5. You know. Now you notice now I'm switching up a little bit slightly now with the left hand. So I switched up a little bit. All right, back to the 1, 2 up. Now we want to do that. Wait, 1, 2, 3. What? Hold up. Am I on the right one? I'm on the wrong one. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, I was on the right way. What? 1. Supposed to be another one. There it is. My bad. I'm like, I use the secret sauce. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Secret sauce code. 1, 4. There it is. All right. And so then what I'll do is I'm looking at the minor move. What I was doing, I was looking at the previous key. I was trying to cheat. What was the previous chord I saw in the previous key? Then, of course, immediately when I seen this, they already gave me the clue about the minor move, B flat minor. All right, so I'm in F, 2, major, minor, minor, major, minor, major. There's a 7, 3, and then nothing fancy yet, right? But some people may look at this as fancy for them, but it's actually not. It's actually the most extreme, simple way that I can tell you, because you want your left hand to be with that right hand. I'm just trying to hit that bass line so y'all can hear, you know, where I'm heading. You know, whatever. So you know where I'm heading. Right? 7. I'm counting 1, 2, 3. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm going. Then I'm headed to the 2. Then I'm headed to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just dropping to 5 there. That gives me that. And then I'll start chording. 5, 1. Where's my 5, 1? Even though I didn't do that in the other key. 5, 1, 5, 5, 1. Right? So if I follow that little simple pattern, I'll be able to do this in all 12 keys. 1 up to the 2, 5, back to the 1, 7, 3, 6, same chord, 2, so I hear the voicing, 5, I'm just dropping the 5 there. If I don't want that voicing, I'm going to do inversion. Right, I'm going to do inversion of it. And then 5, 1, 5, 1. Whoop. Then back up again. Again. And then now I want to do this. Right? 6, 5.5, 5, 1. Right, secret sauce chord on the 4. Right? Now my 2, 3, 4, 5 chord. Oh man, half step up from that. B flat minor in. What's the next step? B flat minor, B minor. Right? So I'll look at which voicing I want to use, and what inversion I want to use too. So I knew that half step up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 to 7. Sorry about that. And you know, all this extra stuff, yeah, it's not really extra. I'm just saying to 7, 3, right? That would have been a tritone move. That would have been a tritone move. So that's why I go over these videos, other previous videos that I do, and I say, learn your major move. Left hand trying to get away again. Learn your major move, your minor move. Learn your major move. All your chords is built off of the major chord, y'all. Literally, major move, when F sharp, right? We have the minor move. Let's go back to the major move. So now we have the major move, do your inversions and all that. You know, because you never know where the keyboard player or the organ player make voice chords. Then do the same thing with your minor chord. Right, in this case, we have the how am I doing this? How I want to do it? Okay, this is the formula I use. But anyway, major move, everything on the 1, minor move on the 1. For now, right? And remember, you can change bass line. I'm just showing y'all. I'm just messing with one bass line right now. So that's the major move. Learn your minor move. Do the same thing with your minor move. Doing inversion. Now, I'm doing this what we call a spider move, so I can get to my next chord. So now I go back to the major move. I got my major knocked down. I got the minor. Now I'm gonna go to augmented. All right, sharp the 5. I'm not gonna talk about add the 7 yet. And the same thing, I'm gonna do inversion. You see the thumb is already there. Now you see I'm doing this little crawl over so I can get to my inversion. All right, oh. You see what I'm saying? Do your inversion, right? So we got the major move, minor move, augmented move. I can call it out. Now if I want the 7, just add the 7 in the scale. 7. Let's sharp the 7. All right. So now, y'all get the point now. Of course, you can do your inversion. Of course, you can do your inversions, right? You know, and move that around. All right. All right. So now we got the major move, minor move, augmented move knocked up. All right. Let's go dominant chord. Major chord, we know this is your 7th, since I'm there, I might as well call it now. So we're doing the major 7, so we just flat the 7, we have a dominant chord. G flat or F sharp. What's that noise? Who's plugged in? Who's plugged in? Where are you plugged in at? Alright, so I gotta plug somewhere. Is that the one on the floor? Who's that humming? Hey, which one of y'all humming? Which one of y'all humming? It's loud every time I move it, actually. There you go. I'm like, who's doing that? Alright. What was that? So yeah, we got the major move. You got the major 7 now. And we just half step back your 3rd. And the same thing, your 7th. Right, and you do the same thing. You do your inversions, right? You know, right? Do your inversions. I have this little thing. I don't know where I got it from, but it just make sure you take care of your inversion. All right, y'all get the point right there. So now you have your major move, minor move, augmented move, right? Major, minor, augmented, and 7. Diminished. Oh, I forgot about the diminished, but I went straight to the dominant chord, major 7. And then I took you to the dominant chord, if you will. And now let's do a diminished move. Flat 5, flat 3, flat 5, add the 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6. So now we have the G flat or F sharp diminished 7. Right, so you see, and everything I do this on the 1, right? Everything is on the 1. Right? I'm doing this all on the 1. Yeah. Of course, do your inversions, right? Yeah. Okay, and you do that on the 1. Of course, you can do that on, I believe, the 5. You can do it on the 4. You can go to the 2. Okay, scratch all that. That's extra. All right, I'm gonna have to charge y'all for that. $199. All right, that's extra now. I'm gonna have to charge y'all $199 for the extra information. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, you got your major move, your minor move, right? You got the augmented move, add 7. You have your diminished. Now I'm gonna go to diminished, right? And then you have your dominant chord, right? And then your major 7 chord. Now you got your sus2, major move. You just got your sus2 now, all right? Yep, your sus2. Take the 5th in this scale and put it on the bottom, right? Okay, so you know. Now we're gonna switch the spot. Now we have a sus4, F sharp or G flat sus2. I'm just took the 5th in the scale and put it on the bottom, which is technically gonna be now the 1 in C sharp or D flat. Now, all right. Now I'm gonna take the 5th in that scale key, right, and put it there. And you have the secret sauce chord. What? Yes. Okay, and then am I done with this? Yes, and then do your tritone. Yeah, on your tritones, right? Because they're going to be your friend. Depending on what the situation is occurring in the music. So that's the reason why I spend this time practicing this stuff at the same time I'm sharing with you guys on how you can upgrade your plan or step your plan up. Even if you're a beginner musician and you learn this, you're gonna turn some heads at church one day. Now you're gonna have some folk looking at you like, man, what'd you learn? Bishop? Bishop Johnson, is that you on the kid? Who taught you that? By the way, y'all, this dude by the name of Andre Clark, this new cat on the line, this new cat on YouTube on the line, was breaking it down, and sharing some stuff with us. And you know what? He's not even professional. He's not certified, qualified, butterfied to do all this stuff, but he's breaking it down. And you can create your own deal, you know. I'm just, let me see. Look, I'm using the secret sauce to do it. Oh! Off of me messing around with the secret sauce chord and the tritone. However, I can use both hands. What? Break it up with two hands. And break up the chord with two hands versus one. You know what I'm saying? Or separate the tritone. Bring this tritone, bring it up here, right? Alright, so this chord, right? Now, alright, I can move the tritone here. Now I can move my secret sauce chord up here. And change the mood. What? Yes. Bring the same mood. Let's bring the same secret sauce chord here as I could do up top. Right? So this is the A7 sus4 chord. Bring it here. I just move the tritone and put the B here now. Now I have a F tritone versus a B tritone. Switch it up. Now, every move that I was here, every move I was here, I'm moving it up. Da, 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 like that now. Oh, and now I got the chord up top. Oh. And I'm playing the same chord, I just changed the tritone. And now I'm going to put it back down here again. Oh, it just sound prettier down here. Now I'm at a different spot. With a tritone switched over, but now I'm in a different type of secret sauce movement now. Now I'm in a different one from where I was from earlier. Versus this one, this is the F69 sharp 11. Watch this. This is a minor F minor 7 flat 5 flat 13. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it is. You know, so I was here. Now, because that note on the bottom is a B7 flat 5 flat 13. All I did was switch the bass line, causing me to play, using the same chord, but causing me to play a different minor 7 flat 5 chord. It just caused me to play a different minor 7 flat 5 flat 13. I forgot. Right? So when I switched the position to a different one, it caused me to play a different kind of chord. This now is going to be F. Now this is going to be an F69 sharp 11 move. You see what I'm saying? Even though I played the same chord up here, even though I moved the tritone here, this is causing me to play a different type of chord now. An F6/9 sharp 11. And you probably say, well, this sounds the same, but it sounds the same, but if you look at how close I am with the chord movement here versus taking the tritone and moving up here, it's a different voicing. Right? F 6/9. If you know your notes, 6/9. We got the F, which is the 1. Well, our 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Where is it at? It's in the right hand. That's where the 6 is, right? And the 9 is in the right hand at the top. Sharp 11 is in my left hand. Sharp 11, because it's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuation of the number system after 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's where the sharp 11 falls at. Oh, that's dope. Anyway, so yeah, you're gonna hear these voices. So I switched the spot, you know. So now we're playing a B minor 7 flat 5. Sharp 11. I mean, flat 13. I'm not sorry about that. Anyway, so if you start studying your chords and transpose up, what chord are you at now? Yeah, here was it B flat. We're playing the minor 7 flat 5 flat 13 chord now. So if I go up, now we're playing a what? The minor 7 flat 5 flat 13 chord, but which one? That's right, C. And when I go here, all right, so you see what I'm saying? Now what we doing? And I know y'all, we all heard the stuff other cats are playing on the keyboard or on the organ, right? So now where are we at now? We at the minor 7 flat 5 flat 13, but which one? That's right, D flat. Yes, you're gonna hear all this stuff without me. you know. Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir, yes ma'am. Yeah, so now you at the which minor 7 flat 5, flat 13 now. D now. And remember, we messing with the tritone and playing the secret sauce chord. Uh-oh. I think somebody about to take off. One of y'all beginning musician. Y'all about to. Hey! Y'all about to take off. You about to. Oh, Lord. You about to. Somebody over here on the other motherland, some mother from the church, one of your niece, nephew, cousin, uncle, let them know that there's some new cat on the line sharing some ideas. All right. So yeah, you know, you start learning chords, right? Right. You start learning these chords and chord name. Now, that was another musician who mentioned this. Also, I'm not gonna call no names. But he was saying that, you know, you can transpose chords in all 12 keys. The thing is, you create a simple pattern. You don't have to put all your fire in there yet. If you want to and practice that way, that's cool. You can practice with your fire, but, you know, keep it simple in the beginning. And then you can throw your fire in there. I call it smoke, right? Bishop Drake, I mean, that's my Facebook page. But I'm about to throw I'm gonna start throwing some smoke at y'all in a minute, you know. I am going to throw some smoke at y'all in a minute, because you know, at some point, you know, this is simple. Yes, I said, keep it simple. But ain't nothing wrong with throwing some smoke. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with doing. Ain't nothing wrong with throwing a little smoke in. A little smoke. Jason White in there. You know what I'm saying? You remember Jason White? You know? Right? You know, hit you with some smoke. Y'all said it's fire, right? Y'all better stop playing with me, yo. Secret sauce going. Some Jason White stuff. These chords, I told you, I literally just played that. I literally played some of this stuff too. Right? I literally played it already. The major 9, D flat major 9, D flat major 9, flat 5. I just right. G flat because I know we're going to the 5. This is A flat 9 sus 4. Without the bass is G flat major 9 6. Throwing some Jason White in there, you know. I love you, though. I love you, though. I love you, though. I love you, though. Here's something to think about. So I'm thinking of I hear the rhythm in my mind, and I'm counting like, man, what could I do? I love 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Is it 1, 2, and 3? And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2. Then you're looking for the space so you can drop some moves there along the way. So that's what I'm listening for. What can I do to do what I need to do? Remember all this stuff I mentioned, you know, your major move. Can I throw a minor move in there? Can I drop a diminished move? Can I do an augmented chord movement? Add the 7. You know, can I do some tritone? Can I use some secret sauce chord? Can I take it somewhere else? You know, passive move, whatever, you know. That's what it's all about, being a musician, being creative, you know. I wonderful. You see, I'm telling you, these chords, even though it's in A flat, I can still use it in D flat. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I can still use some of the ideas, maybe not all of it, right? But I'm thinking like, man, where can I pop this at? You know, I love you, Lord. Jason White. I love you, Lord. Where can I pop it at? Where can I pop it at? You know, I'm a rookie. I love you, Lord. Today. Let me see. I'm gonna drop my move in here. Let me see. I'm gonna drop my move in here, right? Where can I drop it if I can, right? I may not be able to drop every single chord progression that I may have transcribed, written out, or whatever, but I want to see, pow! Can I drop this move in here in this song? 6, 7, 1. I love you, Lord. Mike Burrell. I'm James White. Maybe the Mike Burrell move. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today. Here we go. I want to try to see if I can drop it there. maybe not all of it, right? I might get a piece of my chord progressions that I'm transcribe, right? I do a lot of transcribing stuff. I'll be trying to see where can I do this on the organ. I love you, Lord. I told you I kept it straight in the beginning. I love you, Lord, today. Because you, whatever. If I could throw it in, I'll do it, right? You know, what was the other move I had? What? Might be Jason White, or you know, see, can I drop it? If I can drop it, I'll do it, right? You know. Or here's the other one. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. You try to find ideas where my you know, you know, it's up one to the two. You know what I'm saying? You're 6, 7, 1. Sometimes you gotta drop your own signature. You know. I know y'all heard this move. You saw the best of me. You know what I'm saying? You be hearing some crazy ideas. I mean, like, all right, really? These chords, I hear them all day. You know what I'm saying? And some of these chords that are being applied, you know what I'm saying? You know, so let me see, what's the other? Y'all I know y'all hear the voices. I know y'all hear the voices. Secret sauce. I lost my spot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know. So yes. And these ideas I could use too somewhere. 7. Remember the 3 and the 6. You know. See, I use the single shot. Now earlier you heard me going, you know, now I use 5, 5. Go to that 5. Or you go to the other 5. Remember that? Oh, actually I can go 2, 1, right? You know, I can go to 5, right? To 2, 5, 1. Actually, I can, you know, to the 5, right? Let me see. The other chord I can go 2, 5, 1. You know, so remember. Whoa! You know what I'm saying? I can use an idea. You know, let me see. My target chord is E flat, so I can go C, D to E flat. See, I actually, correction. I can actually. It's probably easier to go. Yeah. Yeah. C, D flat, D, and come up to it. Stuck note. Yeah, and play it around with it. Yeah, ba, da, da, da. Well, what key I'm in? E flat. I forgot what key I was in. Huh? You know, I like. I didn't always play this way. 2, 5, 1, 7. Different ways of doing that. And 6. Oh. 7, 3, and do a melody like, you know. I go messing with it too, you know what I mean? You know? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Take you somewhere else at F minor 9, D minor 9, or I could take you to the F major 9, but because I hit that D minor 9, 11, I've always wanted to know what this chord I was doing actually, and it has happened right now with the bass line. D minor 9, 11, right? D flat 9 sharp 11. That without the bass line. Let me see what it is. F major 9. This is without the bass line. F minor 9. Oh, okay. Flat 5. I was wondering what this chord was called. F minor 9 flat 5. E flat major 9. But remember, the bass line changes everything. D minor 9. D flat 9 sharp 11. Ooh, C minor 9. Or I can do C minor 9, 11. I voiced it different this time, using the E flat that time. I can use it with the B flat. I can use it with the G minor move. Oh, wow. Or I can hit you with the big chord. I call it the Y chord. Or I can bring it up. Oh, man, that's crazy. The killer chords, right? We call them killer chords. Yeah. So I was thinking, C, D flat. And all we're doing transposing. Y'all probably see the thing that we use in transposing. You know, even if I switch a move from a major move to a minor move, you know, I know y'all heard this. That's the minor move with the tritone, right? Minor move, E flat minor move, right? Right. I'm just carrying the bottom of my left hand, but not that I had to, but so what if I told you you can either go 4 back or 3 back? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 3 back. Right? So where am I at? E flat minor, D minor, D flat minor, and C sharp minor. Did I say 4 back? And C minor movement, right? Right. And it depends on, you know, if you want to be fancy now. Now this is what we call being fancy, because you just figure, hey, you know what? You can either go up or you can go in reverse. What I mean by that, I could go the other way. So my target chord was this here, right? So I can actually go up. Let me see, up. Let me see, up again. All right, target note is here, right? And I could just come down to it. You see? Right? Go up again if I wanted it to. And my target note is gonna be here. So. You see, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today. Now, I would have had skip that last chord, because now I need to get to my target chord. Oh, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I'm gonna have to skip the 5. Actually the 1. I love you, Lord. Here we go. Today. Because if I stay there too long, I might not have time, you know, to something. And guess what? I could do the same thing, knowing that I want to go to my 3 chord target chord, and I can either go either 1 back, 2 back, or 3 back to get to the 3. What? So if I desire to go upward or backwards with it, that's where, you know, people be like, oh man, what is he doing? What is he doing? That was cold. That was not cold. Was that hot or was that cold? That was fire, man. Yes, because you just, you know, saying, hey, this is my target chord. So before I get there on my 3 chord, I'm just gonna go 2 back. I'll just be safe to go 2 back because you may not have time yet if you're beginning to do this. Just at least go 2 back or 2 back, right? 2 back, 2 back, 2 back. All right, so I'll go 2 back. D flat minor 11, flat 5. As long as I make it to my target chord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Now, remember, I have to remember where that's my target chord. Now, this is the minor move first. Now, so I have a choice. Do I want to just go 1 half step back, or do I want to go 2 movements back? You know, whatever sounds pretty to you. Or I just have to remember. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord, today. Because I might not have time to go back to the 1. I have to skip the 1 so I can go, you know, get to where I'm trying to go to. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. They're going to say today. Yeah, I should be today. And then the other one was. Oh, did I skip one? I did like 4, 1. Oh, I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4 back, 3 back actually. So if I think that's too far away back, then I'll just come up. At least I start with the B. B, C to the target chord. That's all muscle memory right there, boy. Woo-hoo. So I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Here we go. Today, right? Today. So I gotta get going. The other one was today. I gotta get all that in real. So I'll probably have to almost skip a piece of the 5 actually. Love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. They're gonna sing. I'm gonna be on that for a second, just a quick second. Today, then, and then, so I can get there. So I gotta hurry up and get there. If not, I'm gonna be late. All right, so that's where musicians playing around with their transposing. As long as I know where I'm heading, right? You know, so that's a little idea. You know, that's another idea. And watch this. I know I want to go to my 6th chord, B flat minor 9 chord. I want to go to the B flat minor 9 chord, but what if I want to go half step back or half step up before I get there? You know, do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, y'all better not be trying to steal my ideas. Y'all over there thieving already. Or I might want to do the other idea. As long as I know where I'm heading, you know what I'm saying? Right, you know, as long as I know, headed to the 5, right? You know, so that's what the pros do is just find idea. Or the other way, like I said. Woo, man. And also it's about the speed, you know, they might do a little pause. You know. They might find us, you know, slow down the tempo for a second. You know, and just mess with it. And in fact, actually it was the 3, the 7. The 7 in E. What? Yeah. I just didn't do the left. What? And E, half step after E is E flat. I'm just. Oh. So it was basically I'm playing the 7, the 7 in E, the 7 in E flat, and the 7 in D. I just forgot what the chord was. Oh, the minor. Yeah, and D. And you get to my target chord, and it's the 7 in D flat. That's basically what I was doing, y'all. Yeah. Yes, it's the 7 in D E, the 7 in E, the 7 in D. Yes, the 7 in D, E. Right. So basically E, E flat, D, and get to my target chord with D flat. And like I said, it's just you transposing this stuff. And you know, like I said, you know, so I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today. See, I can go that way too. Verse it. It gets darker at that. Start to get dark a little bit when I get to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So some stuff you just gotta like. Now did that. Alright. To the minor move. Right? So that time I'm using 6 sauce chord, but like I said, you know, you can use the minor move. And actually, when see, I could use a little idea that I picked up from Josh Nass when he did. That's another idea, you know. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today. Yeah, because you care for me in a such a special way. What was it? How I do that? I forgot how to say. There it is. Yeah. So I'm like, sometimes I go to the 1. I'm outside of the key scale now. To the 4. Now 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what a 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Then I'm going out of the, you know, I can use that other idea that Jason White did. You know. What? Oh, I'm even playing the 1. Let me see. I forgot. No. I think I was there. messing with it. All right, I'm not gonna get started on that, but yes, y'all, this is your boy Andre. I didn't want to spend too much more time with this because I want to go chill, Bill. All right, I'm gonna go chill. All right, I am going to go chill. I had to change my language. I'm about to go chill. But as long as I get my practice in, and you got to practice every day. All right, every day to lock in on whatever it is that you locking in on. After I finish locking in on that stuff and all 12 keys, and the word I would say, I'm set. I would never forget it, right? I'm set. I've been there, as they say, done that. Let me mark this because that way I can remember what page this is at, because I got highlighters all over the place, but I'm going to mark this green. So as soon as I see that green, I know, hey, this is the place. Ace is the place. Ace is the place. So that lets me know I've been there, done that, right? But yet I'm still going to continue to keep adding to this because this ain't all. This is just a little bit, right? Because I didn't go to the next part yet. You know, trying to figure out what I want to do, but I want to keep it simple. Like I said. See, got that right. Let's see, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1. Trying to keep it simple. Oh, okay, now this is probably why I might change up. 2, 3, 4, 1. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Something like that. And bring myself back to the 5. And then I love you, Lord, again. Or 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart. Remember all this other stuff. I might decide, okay, maybe I want to do that little. Maybe I want to do that now. Get a little fancy, just a little bit. On the second half of that, yeah, part 2. All right, so maybe I just might want to go to part 2. See, that helped me out find my page. So, yeah, because, you know, they do, you know, at church, they don't want to do vamps and whatever. Seen that certain spot over again. Man, what's up with the pen? Am I running out of ink? What? Oh, bet I'll be running out of ink, Doc. So, yes, I'm going to probably call this part 2, right? So, I got my part 1 up here at the top. So, I might want to come back and do some more. Well, I would need to actually to bring the other spot in there because it's just not, you know, the other way. So now I got to think about, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Let me see. Wait, hold on. What was the other part I did? I hate when I do that. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart is filled. We're free to. I love you, Lord. I forgot what I did. Love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today. Then I said that. And then I said. You see what I'm saying? So now that's coming to my mind. Say, okay, all right. On the first part, I was being super simple, you know, keeping it in the pocket or whatever. Now I'm ready to throw some spice in here. Now I'm ready to throw some heat in here. I'm ready to throw some fire right now. I'm like, you know, let me do potentially what some of the pro musicians are doing. So you remember this. So now I'm thinking, do I want to go in reverse, right? Get to my target card. You know, I had this. You gotta, you know, hey, Listen, you gotta be creative with what you want to do. Maybe that might be too much. Maybe I can do the E flat. So today, I love you, Lord. And now I'm throwing a little fancy stuff. I love throw some fancy today, da 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 da. All right, and then ba ba ba. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready to throw some spicy. Da 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 da. To now I'm ready to get now I'm ready to get some heat. I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you, no. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here's something else. Okay, I'm just messing around with it. Throw some mic real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why my heart is filled with praise. I love you, Lord. I'm magnified. Your name. See what I'm saying? That's why my heart is filled with. Oh, okay, I killed it there, right? So is filled with praise. Well, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Is filled with praise. Whatever, and I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today, whatever. And then the Levant. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Hey. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the 2. I'm gonna use it on the 5. I'm gonna use it on the 5. Yeah. I'm gonna omit the 2, even though I know 2, 3, 4, 5. So I hear that in my head. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart, or that's why my heart is filled with praise. Hey, whatever, right? Now I'm ready to throw some spice to this, man. I'm ready to throw the heat. I'm ready to throw some heat in here. Da, da, da. And that's how you get better in your prep plan, is taking the same idea, keeping it simple. And everything really that I did was simple, actually. Major, using the power chord, so to speak. Or actually, the minor 7. Yeah. Even that minor 7. It just depends on what you want to do. Or I could have used the tritone. And go to, like I'm about to take it to a sus4 chord. And just omit the 5. Also, I can raise up. Remember, I told you about the augmented chord, like as if I'm going to D flat, sharp 5. I told y'all. I told you it's gonna be your friend. right? I told you it was gonna be your friend. That's why you didn't have to practice those augmented moves. And so this will be an E flat 9 because of the 2. All right, and E flat 9, 6, 13. And then we sharp the 11, which is the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sharp. Actually, it's up here. Sharp 4 is 11. Now I can switch the bass line. I'm being creative now. You probably feel like, what? It sounds like you about to get all the E flat. No, but I'm playing this move. And you know. So yes, so this is E flat 9, 13, sharp 11. Change the bass line to A, to A7, sharp 9, sharp 5. Woo, y'all hear that? I'm going major. Oh, I forgot what I just did. Well, half step back. All right, I'm on the 5. Cordy doesn't know what to call this. But it worked. On the 5. Now take it to A flat. A flat 9. Now without the bass line, y'all, it's just G flat, add 2, sharp 11. Right? You know the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sharp to 4. Which way? So anyway, G flat major, add 2, I'm sorry y'all, add the 2, there it is, and sharp my 11, where's that at? I think it's this one here, yeah, because as soon as I took it off, sharp 11, and I'm just going half step back to A flat, that brings me to a C minor, 7 flat 5 in a different voicing. Right, in a different voicing, all right, and you flatten the 6, which is the 13. And it's funny because I'm using this over A flat, but what did I do, y'all? I forgot already. All right, I forgot what I played. I think I did something like that. I know you guys heard this voicing. More than likely you heard this voicing. And I was doing this over the 4, 5. I know y'all heard this voicing. Or that one too. Sometimes. Either this one or that one. Or either one of them. And you might have heard it like, let's see. Oh, here it is. I might switch that to that voice. There it is. A flat 13, A flat 13, sharp 11. I'm just bringing everything underneath. A flat 9, 13, sharp 11. All right. So, you know, now without the bass line, this is a G flat 13, major 9, sharp the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sharp the 5. All right, y'all, it's 3 o'clock. Oh, right at it, right at 3 o'clock. And this is your bow. I'm going to sign off because if I don't stop, I won't stop. But that's what happens when you start having fun practicing stuff. Now, today, I went on ahead and tried to memorize this stuff. But the more you do it, the more you practice on it, the more you get at it every day, as many times possible in a day, then the chords will be a no big deal. You'll be sitting at the keyboard, blazing chords all day. And I didn't always play this way. Anybody who know me, they know I ain't no organ keyboard player. But you know, see, and you start generating chords. I don't know what I'm doing, just making this up as I go. Making this up as I go, but you know. Now the funny thing, you heard me doing it in D flat. Now I'm in E flat doing some of the same chords because of the keys, some of the notes in the scale of D flat and E flat, they share some of the same notes. Oh, all right. And if I was in F sharp doing it, you know, yeah, y'all catch, somebody gonna catch that later, but you'll start realizing, oh, wait a minute, from D flat to E flat to G flat to A flat to B flat. If you learn your scales, you'll see some of the notes is going to repeat itself in those 5 keys. I think I gave somebody too much information. Or you can look at it like this. C sharp, I'm going to use the word C sharp this time. E, F sharp, A, and B. Just messing with y'all for a second, and I'm out. Those 5 keys, actually 3, 4, 5 keys right there. Now I told y'all these 5 chords, right? 5 keys. If you look at the scale, you're gonna see some of the notes in the scale: D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, or the other words: C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. They share some of the same notes in the scale. So that's y'all homework, right? Learn your scales in all 12 keys. You'll see what I'm saying. All right. And then you look at C sharp, E, F sharp. Now I'm using the word sharps now. A natural and B natural, those 5 keys, they share some of the same notes in the scale of each of their scale, which means that you can use some of the same chords in those keys. I gave y'all too much information, but once you learn the secrets behind the madness, then you can see how you can use it, all right? So I'm gonna just demonstrate this real quick so you see what I'm talking about. And let's talk about transposing. If I was in E, let's say I was in C sharp or D flat, the same thing, y'all. That's the 1. That's the 2. 1, 2, right? The same notes. E flat, C sharp, D flat, E flat, D sharp. That's a 2. That's the what? Exactly, the 4. G flat, F sharp. That's the 5. A flat or G sharp. B flat or A sharp. All right, I'm gonna leave that parked right there for a second. If I go to E, all right, now of course there was no E in C sharp or D flat, right? It's all right. I didn't say all of them. I said some of the notes are going to share some of the keys are going to share some of the same note. Well, here's that 4 in D flat and C sharp, but it's the 2 now in E. What? There's the 3 in E, which is G sharp, not A flat. But in D flat or C sharp, either way, this is the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have the 2 and the 5. What? Okay. All right. I think somebody's catching on. Right. Then we got the forward A. Now, if you pay attention in A, in the key of A, you're going to have this going to be your 1. And the E is going to be your what number? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all better. Okay. Let me see. All right. So Let's move on to E scale. Now we have the 5, which is B, which is not in C sharp or D flat. That's okay, no big deal. But out of the key scale of C sharp or D flat, I can go +1 and use some of the same chords in E to pull some stuff out. Can I get a witness on 1? Oh, I was in the wrong key. Can I get a witness on 1? Right, the 1. I was trying to stop, so I'm just let me show y'all right quick, and I gotta go. The 1 and E is the what number? I know we ain't even got there yet. We stopped at the 5. I know. It's the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 6. Oh, so then what's at the 6? The 7. The D sharp, but not E flat, because we in what? E. Oh, and the key of C sharp or D flat is the 2. The same note. Oh, so now if I say I want to play this chord that I just played a minute ago in C sharp or D flat, it's the 1 chord. And E, what numbers does it fall under? That's right. It falls under the 1, 7, 6. The 6. Oh, you get it? Okay. Now, I can also use that same chord on the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in C sharp and D flat. Wait a minute. Yes. And a 1. Okay, so in E, I can use it on what number? 1, 2, 3. Yes, the 3 and a 6. 3, 6. Yeah, the 3 and the 6. Oh, I see. Now, if I can use this particular chord on the 1 in E. I feel a shout coming on. Okay, guess what? In the key of C sharp or D flat, I can use it on a what? 1, 2, sharp 2. So watch this on the 1. Oh my God, we finna have some church in a minute. We about to hit that click track in a minute. Y'all better watch out. So you can use some of the same chords from one key to the other if once you figure out which ones it's not that hard to do actually. Hey, stop that. Once you figure out which one it is, you can use it to your advantage. And I was like, what? What? Yes, you can use it to your advantage. All right. Sound like my wife's phone going off. One, ba, ba. Hey! One, ba, ba. Hey! If I was thinking C sharp and D flat, I could use the 1 in E. You know, I can go to the 5 in C sharp and D flat. But in E is the 1. Watch this. That same chord on the 1 in C sharp. Right here. Here it is, right? Right? On the 1. In C sharp, right? Watch this. The 1 in E. What? Yeah. I can use that same chord. Shut up. Voila. Yes, the one. What? All right. So I'm just trying to demonstrate that right quick. You can also go to F sharp or G flat and play this chord, same chord on the 2. And what other number? That's right, the 5. The 5. If you look at it, it's the same notes. Right? It's the same note. In E. In E. Here's the 3 and the 6 in E. In the key of F sharp and G flat, it's the 2 and the 5. In the key of D flat or C sharp is the 1, 5. In the key of A, what does it fall under? 1, 2, the 3 and the what? The 7. 3 and the 7. What? In the key of B, it falls on the 2 and the 6, right? The 6. 2 and the 6. Okay, now y'all get it. You can play some of the same chords you already know, all right? And from one key, as they say, to the other, and just, I know the word that they like to use is how you use it and where you use it and where you place the chords at. But yes, you can play some of the same chords from one key to the other. That's why that's why I'm doing this transposing thing, chromatically doing these transposing with these chords, because they're gonna be my friend later. Oh, maybe now. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna come back later on and do a part 2 for the same song, "I Love You, Lord," today. I heard somebody doing this last night. I think it was last night, or it hasn't been last night, because I've been doing this for a while, for quite some time. And I heard another musician was doing the same type of idea as to what I'm doing. I'm not saying that someone else is copying what I'm doing, but this is the standard song, and you can use the same song. I love you. I'm trying to talk and sing at the same time. Lord, today. I use this as it's because it's so simple to do. Standard chords, and these are some of the same chords that I can use in another song, like "I Need Thee" or something like that, right? Because you're going to use some of the same chords or chord patterns, and once you learn the chord patterns of what I'm about to do when I go to part 2 with the same song, it's going to be chords that I can grab from there and do another song, from the piece of it from part 1 and piece of it from part 2. And a lot of the stuff that I'll be doing sometime at church, I'll be like, "Oh, y'all want to sing that song? Oh, okay, cool, all right." And then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I can grab these chord progressions that I already know how to play and drop it in the song and keep it pushing." I'm not stressing myself out trying to figure out how to play the song. I'm just keeping it simple, and then it's on. Now, to get into all this other heavyweight stuff, this Marvin Sapp stuff, that's gonna be a whole nother deal here. I need to rewrite this. I'll take another day. Matter of fact, I might just do this over the weekend. I'm gonna have to rewrite this song over the weekend because I found some mistakes. But what I'll do is I'll go through my little thing here. I might have to just go ahead and throw this away because no point in me keeping this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw this away and redo the whole song all over again. Let me just keep it in here. So, I got some stuff lined up. I can go do this one song, "Lifestyle of Worship." I got stuff to pick and work on, right? Other stuff that maybe my honey might give to me when I go back to church. When I get ready to go back to church. When I, ready to go back to church. Then she'll give me some songs. I can learn some ideas from Kellen. That's other sheet was from Elder Devin Watkins. This one is from, I don't know who the musician was for this one here. Come into the house. Come in this house. No, come in the house. I got to figure out who the musician plays for this one because he did some dope stuff. on the keys. Then I'm going back to my little project stuff that y'all sort of already heard me messing with it already. And I did some transcribing in all 12 keys. All 12 keys, and go back to my little project that I did way back in 2004. And I kind of got off of it a little bit, but yeah. And then to go back to some more stuff from Dev. A lot of stuff I'm picking up ideas from Elder Devon because this stuff is a little bit easier to do. Organ stuff, keyboard stuff. Man, this is all organ. This is organ. So it's a little mixture with organ and keyboard stuff. All right. So I'll be getting back on the organ again. This is some Dev stuff that I broke down. Some Dev stuff again. Dev. David Jackson. I think the other sheet I have some David Jackson somewhere. Some stuff that I came up with, which y'all just heard me doing today. Literally, y'all just literally heard me doing this today. In fact, actually, the funny thing, I should have pulled this out, and I just saw it as I'm messing with this. Yeah, I literally just did this today. Oops, accidental. Yeah, so I actually did this already. And didn't realize I had already transcribed this stuff. It's already transcribing in all 12 keys. Well, actually, not all 12, actually. Yeah, all 12 keys. Yep. So I've already did this stuff. I've been done this stuff. Then I was trying to say, teach myself whatever I know how to play in C sharp or D flat, A flat, or B flat or whatever. I transcribed it so I can be able to play this stuff in the white keys. My target right now is the white keys, more so using the white keys. So yeah, I got all kinds of stuff that I transcribed, that I made up as I go. So I'm gonna get back to this stuff. Yes, I said I am going to get back to this stuff because this is gonna put my plan back on a map again. And then I got some more ideas from Dev. Dev over here. I forgot. Oh, Cool Kia. That was way back in the day. Cool Kia did some stuff on the organ. So I'm working it. I am going to be working on it. Now I'm some more stuff that Devin did on a song from the key of E flat to the key of E. Wait, E flat, E. No, E flat. Key of E, F. And the last key was F sharp. Yes, I'm going back to it. I'm going back. All right, that's going to put my plan back on the map again. Because I've been out for a while, so now it's time for me to come on back. Come on back. All right, some more stuff that I transcribed again to help me play in different keys. Key of D. All right. Key of D here, F. All 12 keys on this page here. And so on and so on. I have that song, I Love You, Lord, Today, which I was approached in the key of E that y'all already heard me doing. See, I told you I already transcribed this already. Matter of fact, actually, this is a little further out into the song. Matter of fact, I need to pull this out. Oh, man. I ran across it. Let me pull that out. All right. This is the stuff that's going to take me to the second half, actually. So, yeah. Yeah. So this is the stuff that's going to take me to... and I transcribed this in all 12 keys. I just got to figure out where all of the pages are at. So that make me now know that I got some homework to do to finish off this. This is from Trina Train. I don't just stop with just one person. I'm learning some ideas from Trina Train. That's organ, key of B, hallelujah. Tissel Sweet, I think this C sharp. Yeah, gotta be C sharp. Some more stuff from LDW. I'm wondering if this was... Oh, man. I think this was a part of that thing up here. Way back here. Hold on. How far was that? I need to put that with this. I think that's when he was doing some runs and stuff. So I told you, y'all, I'll be doing my homework, y'all. Y'all better do your homework. I think this goes with... playing in the key of E. Oh, I think it goes with this. Where it fits in at, I don't know. It says part 2, so that means this is part 3, so that fits in here with this. All right, so you saw I'm praying. yeah, so I do a lot of transcribing back to Trina to some sweet, some stuff that I was supposed to be doing well, I did it a long time ago, but for the church. So y'all probably saying, man, what's some stuff for the church stuff? Some of the stuff for the church again, some of the stuff for the church again. What I mean by that is the stuff that they wanted to do at church. So I transcribe stuff for the church. Victory belongs to God or Jesus. Yeah, victory belongs to Jesus. And what was the other one? I'll give thanks. What was the other one before that? Give thanks. This is some Devin stuff again, I think. Oh no. What is this? Oh, I need your glory. I need your glory. I need your glory. High in all the earth. That's crazy, y'all. Okay, I'm about to get up off of here, but look at this is a lot to do. This is too much homework, man. I'm gonna be on this for a bit. I haven't been doing this for a bit, so believe me, when I get back on this, y'all gonna be like, this dude is not even playing. Let's see. You're mighty. No, Lord, you're mighty. Lord, you're mighty. I surrender all. And then this other song, Lord, you are good. Lord, you are good. Da, da, da. Well, I forgot who the guy named. Anyway, he did this in a couple of keys. I think it started out B flat. I think it go from B flat to B to C, and then the last key is D flat. Because of who you are, man. Lion of Judah, Lion of Judah. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta go back to all this stuff. This is crazy. And then a whole bunch of crazy stuff that I picked up from some ideas. It's probably like a whole book of just me picking up some ideas from Elder Devin, which I had not worked on any of this. I just did a whole bunch of transcribing, put it on paper. Let me see. I think I need you to survive. I think Devin did this. I can't remember. I had to listen to it when I play it, but where yeah, preaching chords. It was funny, man. Going through all this stuff. Some more Devin stuff, preaching chords. So some stuff that he did. This says videos, so I gotta figure out what videos this is talking about. Cause let me see. This one says, yeah, I can't wait to get on this stuff, man. Let me see. He did something in the key of C. Video number 1. I gotta figure it out. I probably got it in my room on video. Where you play some stuff. This one says video number 1. Then he goes to the key of B minor. Okay, and look, I had did it. It looked like I had learned how to play it, and of course, I don't remember none of this stuff. Trust me, I don't. It said I had finished this. When I put the word done, that means I had learned it a long time ago. I completely forgot. Kellen, my boy Kellen out of Vallejo. He did something, some chords that I heard him doing, just very few, and it's a run. So I got to get back on that and see how he did it. Have no idea, but most of the stuff I probably recorded it on video or audio, something like that. This says video, so it's telling me it's on a video somewhere. Something that he did in the key of E was a groove video. Then he went to the key of F, so he was transposing there. I got too much work to do, y'all. It's a lot. So all this is some stuff. Elder Devin, back in the day, used to come over to the house and hang out with me and my girls. I got 2 daughters. Back in the day when they were a lot younger, they were really young back then. Let me see. I think they were in their teens. Some stuff that I see from Gospel Chops. I have no idea what that's about, but I'm about to find out. I'm going to find out. Then I started. This is, I think, when I started going back and teaching myself theory. The theory and the number system. This is funny that I can go back and look at this. This is super hilarious to me. Yep, the secret sauce. The secret. I was calling it the secret formula. This is funny to me, y'all. That I did all this to say that I did my homework, right? So a lot of the stuff that I didn't know, now I know a little bit of it. I just gotta brush through this. I don't think I'm gonna brush through it, but I'm definitely gonna have to get back to it. He's able, 17654, okay. In the key of B, C and C sharp. I think I was D, E flat, and E. Oh, okay. I gotta learn that too. So that's a 1 7 6 5 4. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to go back to that, learn that, and I love you, Lord, today in the key of F. I didn't finish it. Looks like I started it, but I didn't finish it. In other words, put all of the other chords with it. And this is how I was tracking myself. This is what I was doing, is writing down stuff that I mentioned all in that list. Most of it, some, not all of it, but most of it, this back here in this listing here. I was listing, and when I highlighted, that meant I did it and got through it and finished it. Yeah, that part. And that helped my playing a lot. Yeah, but I need to go back to that. This is all back in 2001. But I have stuff that I did way back longer than this. Back in 2000. All right, y'all. So I just was trying to share with y'all a little bit of what I'm gonna be up to. All right, and what I'm going to do. Not I'm gonna. I'm gonna blaze through this, y'all. Once I start the first page, I'm gonna be like that Nintendo game. He's heating up. Oh, he's on fire. Uh, it's a mixture between keyboard and organ. All right, so that means I gotta be back and forth. Jump on the organ, jump on the keyboard, jump on the organ, jump on the keyboard, that type of stuff. All right, looks like I got, it's keyboard. Oh, this David Jackson. I Love You Forever. What was the one before that? David Jackson was doing something that was like a welcome song. I had to ask my wife what's the name of it, because I don't remember it. So that's what he did. I Love You Forever. That was David Jackson. David Jackson still, until I finished it. Devin came back and he did the song called Created Me. The other one was Up Further, which was Lifestyle of Worship, that he did it in his own way. So I'll be doing this. I'm trying to learn the stuff that he did on the keys. Then Jason White. Total Praise. That intro, all that stuff he did. Now, I think this was when I was transposing it to the key of C. And then I had realized that the song was actually in the key of C sharp or D flat. So I'm probably more than likely not gonna learn it in this key. I'm gonna continue to keep learning it the way I heard it on my computer or whatever, and learn it in the key of C sharp, because this is in the key of C. Alrighty. And I went to the extent to learn this in the key of C in the beginning. I don't know what happened. I don't know where my mind was at. But when I was listening, I know what it was. So what I did was I took a MIDI, omitted it, and then I accidentally hit the transpose button on there when I was transposing it to the key of C, because I was curious to see how it sounded in that key. And then I forgot to retranspose it back to the key. So here I was spending time listening to the song in the key of C sharp, but I transposed the keyboard to the key of C. And that's the reason why I wrote that out. That key. Oops. So after I did that, I was saying, oh crap. I didn't even learn the song to play it in the key of C sharp the way it was supposed to be played. Anyway, back to Train the Train. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I don't know who this stuff was right here. But anyway, with some preaching chords here. So y'all, this is my homework. Oh, I think that was Anthony Taylor. Oh, okay. Anthony Taylor did some crazy stuff on an organ with preaching chords. So I caught myself transposing in a few keys. A few. Then another cat came on. His name was Key Wiz. Anybody remember Key Wiz back in the day? And Key Wiz did some stuff here. I'm trying to see, did I transpose that? Nope. And then Devin did some stuff from preaching chords and some stuff in the key of A. And I transposed. No, this is A. Let me say that. And it looks like he did another song. Hold on. It's the same song? My soul. Oh, my soul, love Jesus. All right, so it looks like I caught myself transposing the song from the key of A to B flat. That was short. And then, what is these? What is this? I'm trying to remember. A groove. I had to play this stuff, y'all, because I can't remember. Oh, it's some kind of groove or whatever. And so I caught myself trying to transpose it into all 12 keys, some groove. And then the intro thing, y'all heard me doing them intros in key of E flat. So I'm just sharing with y'all. Do your homework, all right? And then this was the key of A. Actually, I should put this in the front page. Like y'all see, when I get started, it's gonna be fire, bro. My bros. Right, so that's the intro thing I was talking about, intro, outro, whatever, you know, da 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 da, and then you start the song on the 5 or wherever you want to go, and then I caught myself trying to transpose the song using the same chords from this one song called "Older Blood" that Elder Devin did in the key of E flat, and I was caught myself trying to transpose it to the key of E, but I realized, wow, this is gonna take me a long time, so I kind of stopped. So that was that all about. I don't know what these 3 chords are, but I'm about to find out. And this B flat tritone, secret sauce chord. Let's see. Oh, I'm excited to see what this is. All right. And then this guy did this. Jazz musician did this little thing on the keyboard. I caught myself trying to throw a bass line there, but anyway, I'm gonna drop this on the organ and the keys. I surrender. Anyway, so is there another page like this? You know what? I'm gonna spit this up the top. All right, I'm gonna bring this up to the top. That's that stuff that I said I did years ago. I'm gonna bring that to the top because I want to hurry up. I'm in a hurry. Y'all better watch out. If I get in a hurry and I'm start blazing all this stuff, it's gonna be crazy. All right, hold on. I think I lost my page now. Anyway, so that's what's up. I'm about to get up out of here. I am going to get out of here, change my language, and let y'all go on and do your thing. Holy, 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 God Almighty, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what that is. All right, and praise Him, praise Him. That's what that is. And then the rest of this was this stuff that I was just trying to go back over, talking about your major move, your minor move, blah 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 blah. And you have won the victory. I think I was writing out them chords from Mike Burrell. Or was I? Hold on. B flat. A flat. Yeah! These are the chords I was writing down from the Mike Burrell deal. Hold on. Let me mark this green. Green! That means it's a go. Y'all know what's going to happen. I start messing with those chords. All right, so that's the Mike Burrell deal right here. I didn't finish it because I had, I'm back to work now. This is the Mike Burrell. All right, so this is the Mike Burrell deal right here. So I was transcribing that, and here I am now on this page. And I probably did some other stuff on the next couple pages back, but that's what's up. Might as well just move this up to the front too. Might as well move this up to the front because I'm gonna have to hit it anyways. All right, I'm actually doing it right now in here. So with that being said, instead of me trying to learn the whole song all at one shot in all 12 keys, I'm chopping it up. That's what's gonna make me get this project done faster. Instead of me just spending hours sitting there trying to learn how to play one key after another. In other words, if I could do it really good in D flat, but I'm not too good in doing it in D, I'm not gonna sit there and waste my energy and time 2, 3, 4, 5 hours trying to learn to play in the key of D. I'm gonna chop this up in D. All right. If it's in the E, same scenario. I'm gonna chop it up. If it's in the F, chop it up. G, chop it up until I get all of the white keys, all 7 of the white keys done, including black keys as well, along the way. That will make me be able to play this stuff in all 12 keys in a short amount of time. Some people ain't gonna catch that either. All right. But I figured it out. If I do this, this is funny. Oh, that video I did. 1 minute and 15. What video was this one? I said Devin Walker was killing on the organ. With a smiley face on it. Oh, it may turn some heads. Yeah, so if I start learning some stuff from Devin on whatever, I got all this stuff already stored away and practice on a whole bunch of stuff that Elder Devin did. I remember this one musician said this, and I'm gonna be for sure I'm gonna get out of here. Said, hey, if you can study somebody a little bit, study them until you feel that you got whatever you need, and then you go after the next musician, you learn from him or her, and then you keep it pushing. So that's what I'm doing. Instead of me trying to go after 15 different musicians at once, which I back in the day when I first started doing this project, I was rolling after about 18 different people, learning 18 different information from 18 different musicians. Can y'all imagine me doing that? And actually, it was fun, actually. And because I had the time to do it, so I made it happen. And that's why I'm able to play the way I play, but I kind of still suck a little bit because I haven't, yeah. I lost some traction, y'all. I lost a little bit of traction along the way when I got sick, so it's like I feel like I gotta start all over. David Jackson some more. Ooh, what is this? I gotta figure out what this is, because whatever it is, it must gonna be nice. If I wrote it, it's gonna be nice. Something that he did on the organ. And I said part 1, so let me figure this out too. And like to do Nobody Like You, Lord. That's why I told y'all about this. Learn your number system, 6-4-1-5. If the song's going that way, you can learn how to play this in all 12 keys by knowing your number system. But you will already have to know chords. The basic theory, and that's what this is all about. Major 1, minor 2, minor 3, major 4, major 5, minor 6, and diminished number 7. You have already would have to know what that chord looks like in all 12 keys for my beginner musicians to pull this off. So I've already did quite a bit of videos doing that, breakdowns on that. So if you go back to, for my beginner musician, I have to go back to the video where you see me breaking down the number system and what chords go with that number system. And it's a wrap. Okay, so listen, y'all, I'm about to get up. Turn this down so I don't hear no noises. And I'm about to get up from here and go chill. It's 3:30. Yeah. So I just want to share with y'all. This is just one book out of the, I think, 12 more over there in the corner. I think I got 10 to 15 more books like this where I've transcribed so much stuff. It's just dumb, ridiculous, overkill. So if you're a beginner musician, don't do what I did. Collect so much information and then you can't keep up or never, ever get up to keep up. So my whole thing is start. So when I open up the book, I'm going to open up the book and go at it. All right, so y'all probably going to catch me for the next couple months just opening up this book and going at stuff, learning to play the chords. The other thing, too, I heard another musician mention this on YouTube last night. He said that sometimes it's good. It's actually not sometimes. It is great to know what the chords you playing, so that once you know what the chords you playing, it's easier for you to be able to take that same information transpose. That's why I said earlier my 1 was going to fall on the major. My +1 going to fall on a diminished move, right? Diminished 7. My 2 is going to fall either on a minor move or a major move. I have a choice. And then my 5 falls on the major move. It's a pattern, the word pattern. So you have major, diminish, right? 1 up to the 2. I have either a major move or a minor move. Minor 9 chord, basically. That's why they say learn your chords, because that way you'll know, hey, this is a major move. And here, this is your diminished 7 chord. And then you go up to the minor 9, 11 chord. It's just 2 chords mixed together, your minor chord and major chord, which is a minor 9 chord. 2. All right. And then your 5 is a major, either major add 2. My 1 could have been a major add 2 because I know the scale 1, 2. Oh, so I know the pattern. Literally, if I really wanted to do this, actually, I can go to an empty page and say, you know what? This is the pattern in all 12 keys. Now, hear me the words I'm going to use. This is the pattern that I would like to use in all 12 keys on whatever it is that I want to play. And all I have to say is, in short abbreviation, however I want to word it, take that pencil or pen and go to an empty page and literally just write it out and say, this is the pattern I'm going to use. And all 12 keys, instead of me saying left hand is going to be doing blah, 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 blah. Left hand going to play D flat, E flat, a D flat. You know, once you already know what the chord is, that's the thing. That's what one of the musicians mentioned. Once you learn what the chord is, it's in the formula. So, if I want to write this pattern, somebody must be calling my wife. her watch is ringing, but she's got a cell phone with her. So, once I know what a pattern I'm doing, major. All right, that's my 1. What's my 2? Or is there a 2? No. So I'm saying plus. I use the word plus 1. All right. We might use the word sharp. All right. So whatever you want to use, you can say sharp. That could be a minus letter, like a little minus, and put a 1 right there. All right. However you want to write it. So I may say, okay, here's my pattern. That's a 1. 1 up. I may use the word 1 up. Sharp 1, right? So I'm putting a little minus in the number 1. And then I'm going to put, what is the chord? That's right, diminish. Diminish what? 7. So I just put D-I-M 7. Diminish 7 chord, right? Cool. I'm going to the 2 chord. Where's my 2 chord going to be? All right. Minor 9, 11 chord. Which one is it going to be? It doesn't matter at the moment. I'm just saying, I know it's going to be a minor 9 chord on the 2. So I'm going to put minor 9 / 11. Minor 9, 11 chord. Bam. So I already know my minor 9, 11 chord is going to be the minor chord, major chord. You have to already know what the chord is. Major, diminish on the sharp, I call it sharp 1, right? -1, I'll call it -1. And now I'm going to a minor chord with a major chord. That is a minor 9, 11 chord. Once you learn what the chord is called. All right, we got to call it for what it is. And then my 5 chord. What's my 5 chord? Major. All right? That's all you got to do. Now, you just got to know what the chord you're using. So, of course, I'm going to say this is going to be D flat. It doesn't matter if I go to A and do it, right? And what's my 1 chord? Major. All right. What's the sharp 1 chord? Up. 1 up. It's a diminished move. Oh, yes, it's diminished move. Which one? It's not going to be that hard to figure out because there's only 3 diminished groups. D diminished group, F, A flat. What's in it? What's in it? D diminished group. It's just 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. There's just only 3 diminished group. I call it group. Or family. That's simple. D diminished group, D flat or C sharp diminished group, and C diminished 7 group. What's in it? C, E flat, G flat, and A. Or C, D sharp, F sharp, depending on the key signature you're in, and A. Oh, next key up is either D flat, E, G, and B flat, or C sharp, E, G, A sharp. Oh, all this is about inversion. Matter of fact, that's going to cover all 12 keys by of the way. And now I have the next set of 4 chord notes: D, F, A flat, or G sharp, depending on this key signature you're in, and B natural or C flat. That's all 12 keys that I literally just played, displayed, right? Played, right? Or with my hands on here. And so then that lets me know, oh, what keys can I use these diminished group in? C, E flat, G flat, A. C, D sharp, F sharp, A. Right? The next one, C sharp or D flat. All right? Now, listen, you can use these diminished group in any given key, by the way. It's just what number system is it going to fall on? Of course, probably the 1. It can be on the 2. It can fall on the 3. It can fall on the 4. It can fall on the 5. It can fall on the 6. It can fall on the 7. All right. Now that you know that, that is three diminished group or family. Okay, anyway. So yeah, so my 5 chord is gonna be a major chord. Oh, and that's the pattern. And you can pull this off on any key. I can say I want to put this in A. All right. Now I want to go to B with it. All right. I already know what's the pattern. Y'all, I'm not finna start this keyboard up. What's the pattern? It's simple. Major, diminish, minor, major. Just that simple. It's not that hard, right? So easily, I already know I can go to A. It's gonna be the major move. One up, it's gonna be a what? A diminished move, right? I just gotta figure out which one. That might sound cool with it. So it's gonna fall under a C sharp because we're in A. Now there's no flats there, so I already know it's gonna fall under a C sharp diminished group. Oh, that's my one up. Okay. All right, and the minor 9 chord, the minor 9/11 chord, right? That's gonna fall on the 2. All right, so that will be a no-brainer once you figure out. Okay, hey, hold on. Okay, that's the 2. All right, so that's a no-brainer basically because everything falls in place. So that minor 9 chord basically could be my B minor 9 with the A major chord. It's a no-brainer, right? And then that's my minor 9/11 chord. Or if that's not the one, is it going to be the B flat minor move with the you know, y'all know what I'm saying? So you gonna easily figure it with the B flat chord or with the A flat move. You gonna figure this out. It's gonna be a no-brainer. Now, when we was in D flat, C sharp, I used the D minor the D minor chord, right? With the C sharp or D flat chord. That's why they call it the E flat minor 9 chord. Now I said if we was in the key of A, watch this. The key of A, and I said we was in C sharp, right? So hand me keys back to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna find this chord real fast, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? And it fell exactly like I told y'all it was gonna fall. What? And I had the D flat in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it fell with a B minor chord and an A major chord. A no-brainer. Oh man, this is crazy. Yes, and crazy simple. Doesn't matter if I put it in B. If we go to B, right, that's a whole step over, right? But hey, it's closer to C sharp. It should be a no-brainer because if I was playing the B minor 9 or the B minor basically in the key of A, knowing that if I was half stepping up the chord, that would take me to B flat. So that means the next minor chord half step up will be C sharp minor chord. That means I'll play a B major chord. What? Yes. A, B flat, B. Oh man, yes. That's right. You'll be playing the C sharp minor 9 chord. It's a no-brainer, right? And that's how you be able to transpose these same chords in all 12 keys. If I go to the key of C, of course, that's just right next door, then it will be a C minor chord with a B flat chord. Oh, y'all catch that? All right. So if I was, let's go back to the A. If I was in the key of A, right? So I got to figure out which minor chord it is. Now, I did an easy way to get there. Actually, you know what? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I was right. Okay, and if I wanted to go to, so we say we want to go to A, we want to go B flat, then you just half step up the chord because we're going upward. So it will be the C minor 9 chord, right? Because A, yeah, but here, and then when I go up, I go to the B flat. I'm sorry, a B flat minor to the B flat chord. Will give me the B flat minor 9. You know, the B flat minor 9 chord can be actually on a major 7 chord, like D flat major 7. You play the B flat minor 9 chord that way too. All right, let me go and I'll catch y'all later. But once you learn what the pattern is, you can play anything in all 12 keys with some practice, of course, and muscle memory. I mean, I can sit here and write this down all day, but the question is, can I play it? All right, y'all, I got to go. It is almost 4 o'clock, and I hope this was helpful. And by the name, my name is Andre Clark, and I'm this new cat on the block. Thank you for those who come in and subscribe, share with the brother, sister, cousin, uncle, niece, nephew, bishop, wife, pastor, wife, niece, nephew, uncle, whoever, friend, across the street, next door, and even your enemies. If you gonna have some enemies out there, trust me. Well, I don't even know if I got enemies actually, because be honest with you, I can actually care less if I have anybody who's an enemy to me anyway, because at the end of the day, all they're gonna do is fuel me to do better. Your enemies, they're gonna fuel you to do better. Because they're gonna talk about you. Man, this dude sound like trash. Okay, let me get in here and get my act together. Right, let me get my act together. All right. And then the next time they hear me, they're gonna be tilting that eye up and looking at you like, oh man, where he get that from? Yeah, I got that from Andre Clark, this new cat on the block. Yes, sir, y'all. Catch y'all later. Peace of love and cornbread. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Boop, boop. Hey, don't want to cut off? It don't want to cut off. It don't want to let me go. It don't want to let. It was. Listen, YouTube. I'm finished. I'm finished this lesson, YouTube. You gotta let me out. Peace and love and cornbread, y'all.